Hey, Anne Marie, how are you? Can
Good
you see me?
morning. I don't see you. I
Okay,
see, is that a light on the ceiling?
a light on the ceiling. Oh, it's
I see your
possible.
name now.
Okay, let me see.
Now I see you.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Yeah, we're waiting for Bob. Bob is going to be doing the listing presentation today.
Mhm.
And Faith should be able to. We resolve her issue. Let me
Oh,
see.
good. What was the issue?
I think that Faith and I, we've been working together a lot. I've been helping her. She transitioned from one dialer to another dialer.
Mm-hmm.
So somehow so we've been working together, and it appears like this Ring Central that it was installed in her computer.
Mm-hmm.
It had a bug in it, or it was
Yeah.
some kind of corruption, because she was able to connect with other meetings but not with my meetings.
Mm.
So now we resolved that issue. I went ahead and uninstalled that application. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and reinstalled it, and we've been working together again. So it's just a matter of getting things square away.
Yeah,
And then the other thing that I was able to resolve is the issue about sharing the communication, the videos. When we share the videos, so you could have you guys could listen on the tape, listen the tape.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, just, it's the same thing as Zoom,
Mm-hmm.
exactly the same thing. I just needed to learn how to use it a little bit better.
Good.
So, how's it going with you? How's your business?
Good. I've got a listing presentation tomorrow, so I'm preparing for that.
Are you gonna do it virtual, or you're gonna do it
No, in person. In
in
person.
person?
Yeah, it's the father passed away. He was the last one in the house, and it's a trust, and there's three sisters.
Okay.
So it will be interesting.
Are you gonna go with the face mask?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a face mask and see. I'm not one of those that's very concerned. Like, I understand it's out there, but I don't have my face mask on
Yeah,
24/7. So I'll have it if they want me to wear it. I'll wear it. I just it's so difficult to, you know.
I know, and I know. And Bob, can you hear us?
Yeah, give me a second here.
Okay. And then Faith, Pratt said that he was not going to be able to make it. Let me text Faith.
Yeah, face mask.
I can't seem to get start video.
Okay.
In the bottom left.
At the bottom,
Yeah, I'm
yes.
clicking on it, but it's not doing anything.
Do you see that it says?
Fail to start video. Please select another video camera in settings.
Okay. Well, that seems to be on your side.
Video camera? I don't get it.
Video camera. And you're the one that is doing the listing today, the listing
Yeah.
presentation.
Yeah, I'm doing the listing today.
Okay, so I think that Faith, I see Faith is coming on board too.
Enable.
Oh, there I see Faith. Faith, how are you? Can you see us? Can you see me?
Good morning.
Faith.
Display participant screen and gallery view. Didn't see any video. Troubleshooting. Make sure that your webcam is plugged in and turned on. Oh, okay. I know why. I got you. Okie dokie.
Faith, can you see me? Yes, I know she can see me. Can't hear me?
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
Oh, yes, I have.
Okay.
Let me sign off, guys, and I'm going to sign back on.
Okay.
Good bar.
Faith, I was role playing with Sue Wall from Cincinnati this morning, and she also has Ramona as a coach, and she says that Ramona has been pushing for her and her partner Sue to join a daily mastermind group for the listing and pre-qualification presentation. And her and I were talking about it, and she, just like you and I, we have talked about it. Just like I feel like it's just too much. It's just like too.
Does she even need it?
No, no, and then, Anne Marie was just telling me right now that she's going to be going to a listing presentation, but she's going to do it not virtually, but she's going to do it
In person.
in person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I think people preferred in person. They can, right?
Well, eventually you
Here's
still
that,
need to
but
see
I
it.
can't get the video started again. I don't
No?
know why. Yeah.
No. Okay, so what are we going to do?
Start
Because
video. It just says can't start video, failure to start. I don't know. It's something on my side. I don't know.
and can you
Let me see if
show?
I can share. Yeah.
And what about
Can you see us, Bob?
Yeah, I can see you guys.
And do you
Okay,
want
hold on.
me to share my screen with your scenario when we get to that part?
Yeah, you want to go ahead and share the comps?
Yeah, I can attempt to do that.
I was going to share the comp. Well, let me share the comps.
You want to email them, or is it's? I have the one from.
Yeah, that's the
29.
comps.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the comps I
I'm
sent
gonna
you.
download that now.
there you go.
Oh, you already did it.
Yeah,
Can everybody see the comps?
yeah.
Yes.
Can everybody see the comparables?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, before we start,
Mm-hmm.
I want to have a conversation with that. Basically, Prab is not in today, but it's really more like the four of us. Last
Okay.
week I brought a subject and I felt like we needed to discuss a little bit better, more in depth now that we've had a week about it. You guys don't feel comfortable about someone checking you out? Like all of a sudden they do, let's say that we decide to put this on Facebook and you decide to put them in your own Facebook channel, YouTube channel.
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube channel. You don't feel comfortable about sharing your practicing experience online?
I do. I just haven't had time, to be honest with you. I do. I have no problem.
Yeah. What about you, Anne Marie and Faith?
Yeah, I don't know if I feel comfortable right now.
Come on, Faith. Don't go through life being scared.
This is the time to talk about it.
But if you pushed me, I would.
I mean, the question is, would it turn the potential seller down if they see you practicing your skills with other agents?
That's what I'm wondering.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Faith. I'm sorry.
No, Anne-Marie, go ahead.
So for me, I'm trying to get my YouTube channel to be more as a resource and informational. So I have things on there like, talking to a lender and what's happening in today's market, and talking to a credit repair person, an interview with a credit repair person. So I want it to be more informational, and I can't see as a seller going to my channel and watching me role play, especially with the objection part of it.
Yeah.
I don't want to arm them with objections. I don't want them to know
There you go. That's a real thing.
what I'm going to say back to them so that they can think about something else to say, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I mean, I would put it on my own, but I would put it as private. So if I wanted to go back, but I don't see where that would benefit the seller, aside from them knowing that I do practice. Practice makes perfect, but I don't see the value for the seller. I see the value for us as agents and how we've grown. Had we done video 5 years ago, 4 years ago, wow.
Yes.
But that's just me.
So for the time's sake, because I didn't post it this week because last week it was kind of a disaster because we couldn't get everything together. Mm-hmm. So today hopefully was like going to be just go ahead and do this. So obviously I have to edit the first part, but other than that, I was just thinking. So I'm just gonna go ahead on to use our initials instead of our full name, and not use in the emails for each one of us when I post them online. I haven't done that. I haven't done anything yet.
So are they private then?
It would be private to our group. We can make it private to our group. We can make it private just to me, or we can make it public.
Not public.
Not public.
I think I agree with Anne Marie.
in that channel. So the question is, would you? I don't know how would you transfer the video from that group to your group, to your own personal channel. I haven't figured that one out. I don't know if that can be done. How would you do that?
Well, if you had a channel that's private, could we like subscribe?
Yes, you can.
How do we do that?
I would have to send you the link, and then I will show you how to go about that. All of this, I mean, the videos is being created. That's the most important thing, the content. When do we post them is a different story. So all I got to do is figure all of that mechanics with each one of us, and then give you a link, and then that, it's just like sharing a folder in Google, that you can have access, or you can forward it, or you can edit it, and so forth. So it's the same concept, because I mean they're owned by the same company. So the question here is that we'll keep them private right now. I'll give you access. You can look at them, watch them, and then you can make it into, if you wish, as part of your own presentation.
Okay.
Or your own channel, your own YouTube channel. I can see the value of allowing a seller to watch you role play than practicing. So, but that's a different story. And I think that this is valuable information, just to throw it away in a computer disk and never deal with it again. So other people can value it, and it can make our group stronger if we do something like that with time. So let's see. Bob, it's all yours.
All righty.
Bob, did you want me to be a certain personality type?
Yeah, I want you to be a little bit, I studied what I had written, and it would seem more befitting if you were an amiable, because I looked at it, and that's kind of what the objection handler would be. It would seem a bit more amiable because you want to visit your 4 kids in 4 different states. So I kind of took it at that angle.
Okay.
Your square footage on your home, which I didn't mention, would be 3,500. Okay.
Okay.
So, Anne Marie, thanks for meeting me on Ring Central here.
Yes. Hi. How are you?
I'm great. Oh, wow. This is something different. I am so excited about getting your home and getting it on the market.
Mm-hmm.
So, Anne Marie, do you have that packet in front of you right now, the CMA? I'm kind of going to pull it up here on the screen for you to look at, but do you have all that information?
I'm so sorry. I misplaced it somewhere. I've just been on the phone with my kids with this whole, rioting and COVID, and it's around here somewhere. I'm so sorry, Bob. Should we reschedule?
No, that's fine. It's perfectly fine. That's why, sellers like yourself hire professional agents like me in order to take care of these problems. Okay. So do you have the email I sent you of all the documents there?
Yes, I printed it out and I have it right here with me.
Okay. So you can see where you need to sign on those documents. Have you signed everything already?
No, I'm not ready to sign yet. I think I told you my neighbor, she's a friend of mine. She just got her license. And so she's going to come over tonight. We're going to have dinner and drinks and talk about what, we'll see.
Sure. I can appreciate that. And so you can either sign the paperwork in front of you, but it's set up for electronic signature. So if you want, you can just take a look at it now. If you open that up, all you have to do is click the button, and that gives me the okay to go ahead and get your house on the market and get it sold. So you can put the amount of money in your pocket, okay? All right.
Okay. I'm not really good with tech, but I have the papers here if you're my agent.
It's your world, Anne-Marie. Whatever helps you the best. Okay. Awesome. So, anyways, Anne-Marie, I have 3 very important questions for you.
Okay.
Number 1, do you absolutely have to sell your home?
No, I don't. I want to, I think I told you my kids are all over the United States and I'd love to travel, and, it's just me now and the dog. So I could stay here, but, life is short. So I think I want to travel, but I don't have to sell. No, I don't have to.
Right. Okay. But you're really motivated to sell, and your desire is to visit your 4 kids in 4 different states. And
absolutely. One of my daughters is pregnant. I can't wait. It's going to be my first grandchild.
Oh my God. Really? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, go ahead and sign the paperwork so I can get it on the market and get it sold. So you
I'm not ready yet, Bob.
Oh,
now I said
on the
street.
No problem. So number 2, Anne-Marie, this is a very, very important question. Okay.
Bob?
We lost them.
No.
I haven't touched anything myself. I was going
my
to.
hands are clear.
I don't touch anything.
Maybe it's to go in and come out, come back.
I think it's back.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I looked like I lost internet at my office there for a moment. Anne-Marie, go ahead and share the screen of the comps. Would that be okay?
Yep. Hector did it. So.
Okay. Excellent. Sorry about that. All right. So you want to keep your house on the market for a long period of time, or do you want to price it to sell?
Oh, I don't want to keep it. I mean, if I made this decision to sell, so let's just get this over with.
Okay, excellent. And Anne-Marie, do you want me to handle the sale for you?
I'm not sure yet. I know you sent a package over that was so sweet and so much information in there, and it's a good picture. You look a little bit different, but it's a good picture. So I'm not sure yet.
Okay, all right. I can appreciate that. Well, Anne-Marie, at the end of this presentation today, 1 of 3 things will happen, okay? Number 1, you'll have the opportunity to list your home with me.
Okay.
Or number 2, you'll decide not to list your home with me.
Okay.
3, I'll decide not to take your listing, but Anne-Marie, I just want to let you know that any one of those is fine.
So, I'm sorry, Bob, I'm confused. So,
right.
Why would, you've asked me twice already to sign, so why would you not sign? I'm confused.
Well, the only reason I wouldn't take your listing is if the contract were unreasonable for me to perform my duties, such as the price being really, really high and unrealistic. I would be doing you a disservice, and I would be dishonest by taking that listing.
Well, are you saying that $420 is not a good price? Because that's what Judy told me. I told you Judy's my friend down the street. She told me I could get $420 for this.
Yeah, and we're going to go over that. Okay, we're going to go over that. We're going to analyze that together. Does that sound pretty good?
Yeah, I'm just a little offended, I have to say, that you wouldn't take my listing, but that's okay.
Oh, Anne-Marie, my intentions are to get you listed. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to offend you. We're on the same team here. Okay.
Okay.
So, if we can agree on price, will you go ahead and move forward, and let's get this house on the market and getting it sold?
I'm not ready yet. I want to see what you have to say, and again, I need to talk to Judy. Okay.
And you know what? If you want, you can sign the paperwork now, and then you still have that opportunity to talk to Judy and change your mind. But if so, we'll just tear everything up. But if you think I'm the person for the job, we can go ahead and just keep it in effect. You want to go ahead and sign now, or?
Well, what price are you suggesting?
Okay, and we're going to get into that. So let me just recap for a moment, Anne-Marie, okay? And we're going to get into it. So you said you're moving you want to sell the house and travel, is that correct?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because the house is big and you're alone and you miss your kids, is that correct?
Yeah, I have 4 of them. They're all over the United States. So.
Wow, that is awesome. I envy you.
And one of them's going to have my first grandchild, so I'm super excited.
Oh, man. I'm excited for you. That's cool. There's nothing a better feeling than that. Wow. Yeah. So you said you had to be, it was really no definite time, but I think the sooner the better, right? Because you want to enjoy the holidays and the summer with them as well. Is that correct?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to take too long, but
right.
I also don't want to, I need the money. That's what I'm going to travel. So
you need money. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely. We need to get the most. That's what we're designed here to do, is actually net you the most amount of money. That's our goal. So you said you would like to price your home at $420,000. Is that right?
Yeah. That's what Judy said, and that's what Zillow said. Okay.
Excellent. So Zillow said that too. That's in my packet. And the only problem with Zillow is, sometimes they're dead on and sometimes they're close and sometimes they're way off. So we'll go over that as well too. Now you said you didn't owe anything on the property. Is that correct?
No. When my husband passed, we had a little bit of money. And so my accountant said to pay off the house, that would be the best thing for me. So
wow. Awesome. Yeah. Okay. So we got a lot of equity to protect for you, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And you weren't planning on selling it yourself?
No, Judy can sell it for me.
Okay.
Excellent. Judy.
You said you wanted all your money out. You didn't really do any self-financing or anything like that. You make
no. My accountant told me absolutely not.
Okay. And I agree with your accountant, especially in your situation. So it sounds like you got a great accountant. That's terrific. There's only 2 issues we have to look at tonight.
Okay.
Number 1, your motivation to sell this home. And number 2, the price we set on your home. Okay?
Okay.
Now, I prepared what we call a comparative market analysis. Okay? For purposes, we'll call it a CMA. Okay?
Okay.
There are 2 parts to this research. Probably one we call fantasy land, and that's what sometimes homeowners, try to list their homes for. That's where their energy goes. And we call reality, and that's where professional real estate agents like myself list and sell homes for. We're going to have to decide today, Anne-Marie, where you're going to spend your time. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So, Anne-Marie, the purpose of a CMA is determine the value of your home in the eyes of the buyer. Do you know how buyers determine value?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right. So, Anne-Marie, buyers determine value by simple person shopping. They look at the price of your home.
Okay.
They sit on the features and benefits and prices of other homes that are currently sold or the competition, what's on the market. Okay.
Is that all those papers that you sent me? Is that what that was?
That's all the papers there.
Oh, okay. So $420 is a good price then?
Well, we're going to go over that in a little bit, okay? Actually, get into that right now. Anne-Marie, do you feel capable that I can get your home sold?
Yeah, I mean, you're very professional. You sent over all that. I've seen you sold some homes, and yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay.
And do you want to see your kids and your grandkids?
Yes, I can't wait to travel.
Well, let's go ahead and sign the paperwork now so I can get you what you want and the time you want. Won't that be great?
Now, Bob, I told you about Judy.
Oh, we're going to get to Judy.
Can we conference her in?
Yeah, actually, well, at the moment, that's a great question, and I'm glad you brought that up, okay? Let's go ahead and cover what we need to cover for, and we'll discuss that in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right? Because I have a great rapport with all the agents in the area, and Judy's a good friend of yours, so I have no problem reaching out to her and talking to her, okay?
Okay, perfect.
We can work together on this in one fashion or another, okay?
Okay.
All right, so getting back to comparison shopping, Anne-Marie,
Yeah.
for example, I want to give you an example. You're out to look for a new car, okay? And you go to the east end of town and you see this beautiful car for $40,000.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, all right, that seems like a reasonable price. I like this car. I like this make and model. You go to the west end of town and you actually find that same car.
Okay.
But then you're talking to the guy and says, the other cars up the road is 40 grand and yours is 40 grand. And the guy says, what? It's a good thing you came by today because today, for this week only,
Mm-hmm.
a $6,000 package added to this automobile. We got Sirius XM radio, we got leather seats, LA.
Wow.
Yeah. So what would be a better value at that point?
Well, the one with the extra $6,000 of stuff he's giving me, of course.
Exactly. And Anne-Marie, as a smart consumer like yourself, you go back to the East End and you'll say, you know what, I was just down at the West End, the other dealership, and that guy offered me all this stuff, which is about a $6,000 pack. And what if that guy tells you, well, if you really don't need those items, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll knock $6,000 off the price of the car right now. Which would be a better value for you?
Well, I probably wouldn't go back to the first guy because he wasn't that nice if the other guy's giving me $6,000 worth of stuff. But I understand what you're saying. So if I did go back, I don't need all that fancy schmancy stuff. I'd take the one that was less.
Okay, and I can understand. I appreciate that. So either you can see if you want to increase value in your home, you either have to lower the price of your home or add more features and benefits for the same price.
Oh, I get it, Bob. So you're saying the car is my home. Very tricky. I like that.
Well, I'm not trying to be tricky, Anne-Marie. I just want to make sure we're on the same, that we understand where we're getting at. And I can appreciate that. So now, are you planning to add more items or features to your home?
No, but I'm feeling like that $6,000 package, you're referring to my pool. Not everybody wants a pool. I don't have a pool. Not everybody wants a pool. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Bob?
That would be one item. That's correct.
Okay.
Correct. So let's go ahead and take a look at the properties I had sent you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see 1634 Moon Valley? You see that right?
No, I only see. Do you guys see it?
No.
Okay.
Okay, let me go ahead and share this. I don't know where I am on this. Okay, let me share the screen. Sorry about that. And okay. All right. You see that here, Anne-Marie?
Yes. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I saw this house. Yeah.
Yeah. So your home is a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath at 30 square feet. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How many bedrooms and baths is this home?
This is a 5-bedroom, 5-bath. And look, they have it at $458.
Yeah. And how many days on market?
Where is that?
Right here, you'll see ADOM, and underneath there, you're going to see CDOM.
Yeah, what do those mean?
Okay, so ADOM is average days on market, which is how many?
105.
Okay, so the current listing has been on the market for 105 days.
Oof.
CDOM tells me that it's been listed before recently, before they with this new agent. So the 105 days, that means it was listed before. So combined days together, total listed, what number is that?
Combining those two? That's over a year.
Well, it's 341 is the combined amount.
Oh, okay. So almost a year.
So almost a year. Yeah. Okay. Would that be a problem if you were on the market 1 year from now and your house wasn't sold?
Well, I'd really like to travel. Are prices going up? if prices are going up, I could wait a year because then I could travel and the money that I'm making in my house when I sell it next year. But that house it's only 3,000 square feet. Mine's 3,500.
You're absolutely correct.
So mine's a steal. I think I need to go higher than 420.
And we're going to get into the proven track record of what the buyers are actually paying for these homes.
Oh, okay.
And if you want me to predict the future of the housing market, I would be the richest man in the world if I could do that. I could speculate like everybody else, but I don't have that crystal ball. I've been looking for one.
Me too. Well, if you find it, help me out.
Right. So I'll share it with you. Well, let's go down to the second house, okay? This is how it's currently. You see that status right there? You see what that is? Pending. That means it's currently under contract with somebody that wants to buy it.
Okay.
Rooms, how many baths?
5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms.
Okay, yes. And the days on market?
126.
126. Now, Anne-Marie, see what the list price is?
Oh, they gave that house away. Wow.
And see the square footage?
Oh, yeah, it's bigger than mine.
Okay, now, Anne-Marie, this is very, very important, okay? We don't know what this house is going to sell for. It may sell for more. We know that this listing price was attractive enough to cause a buyer to put an offer in. Is that correct?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say they gave it away because it looks like a beautiful picture, very well described here. I think the agent that listed this property did a pretty decent job. But in the market for 126 days, it doesn't sound like we're giving it away, does it?
No. Well, I mean, we've had so much going on, you know.
That is true. You know, I want to bring up an interesting fact. I'm glad you brought that up. You know, a lot of people have taken their home off the market because of this COVID-19. What I found there was many, many active buyers out there looking at properties. The great thing about this area, I'm going to give you a good litmus test to tell you, all the new construction homes in the area have been selling out. Everybody's like, oh, in the market. Well, the builders are selling out all their brand new homes. And, you know, brand new homes are not far off from the price of your home. So we want to make sure it's attractive enough for a buyer to buy your home and not a brand new one, right?
Right.
Okay, right, excellent. So let's scroll down here a little bit more, Anne-Marie. Real quick, how many bedroom, how many bath?
Well, I see this one is pending too, but Judy told me when she showed me some houses, she just showed me ones that were sold.
Right, and
you have any that are sold?
Yeah, and we're going to get to that. And the reason we look at everything, I'm going to tell you why, Anne-Marie. As a new agent coming into the market, I'm learning the business for the first time. We are taught that appraisals are done by what has recently sold, and that's called an appraised value. What I'm concentrating on for you is the market value. What's it going to take to get your home sold? So yeah, we look at what sold, but we also look at our competition, what was the active home, but we also look at what's pending. It tells us that these listing prices were attractive enough to cause a buyer to put an offer in on it, okay?
Okay.
Look at the total picture. So your friend is Judy's right. She just probably doesn't know that she needs to look at the total. And it's not her fault. It's just the way the industry is taught, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah, pending 408.36 was the list price. How many square feet?
3777.
How many days on the market?
146. Wow. It looks like I'm not getting out of here anytime soon.
Anne-Marie, let's look at it this way. You're paying HOA fools, HOA dues. You're paying for lawn maintenance, pool maintenance, electric, water, insurance, taxes, maintenance. The numbers are getting larger when you should be in your motorhome traveling the country seeing your children.
I know.
One grandchildren's coming.
I know. I'm so excited.
What's more important in life? Your happiness and seeing your family and thinking that you're going to get more money some down the road in the future, which we have no way of knowing. But we do know you're spending a lot of money to hold on to the property, right?
Yeah, but look, these numbers keep going down. I'm not happy with that.
But you know what? Happiness is what it's all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to make you happy, Anne-Marie. Let's look at this last one here. This is the sold, right?
Okay.
How many bedrooms, how many bath?
5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms.
Okay.
Oh, this is only 2 months on the market.
Yeah. Yep,
That's
2 months.
better.
And square foot heated?
A little bit smaller, but yeah. 30.
Smaller.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Anne-Marie.
Ugh.
Honestly, let's do a little soul searching here for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
What price do you honestly feel we should use in order to create value for the buyer?
Well, I like the days on market of this one of 2 months, but I really didn't want to go below 400. But I also don't want to give it away. Do these all have pools?
This one does not have a pool, but the one before that, if I scroll up here, that's a great question. This does not have a pool at 408. But this one over here, neither does this one. But the one that's on the contract, I mean, actively on the market right now, that one does have a private pool. Okay.
And are these all in Champions Gate?
They're all in Champions Gate, so you guys share the same community pool together. That's correct.
Well, I don't know, Bob. I got to tell you, I'm even more confused now. I need to call Judy.
Okay. How long has Judy been in the business?
Not that long. She just got her license. So, but she told me she was working with under another agent for about a year, maybe.
Okay. And how many houses has Judy had sold?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Okay. And you saw my track record there, part of my pre-listing packet that I sent you?
Yeah, you sent a lot of information over. Yeah.
Okay.
It was in there somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm glad you brought up that number of 400,000, Anne-Marie, because that is the price that I recommend we list and sell your home today. Will you, Anne-Marie, list your home at 400?
Let me just think about it. I really want to talk to Judy. I'm just so confused as to why Judy and Zillow both said 420.
Okay, and I'm glad you brought that up. So let's look at the competition. You've seen it's been on for quite some time at 458,000. Almost a year now.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
The longer it stays on the market, the less interest it draws. For one. Let me ask you this. Is it more important that you do a friend a favor? Or is it more important that you net the most amount of money possible from the sale of your home and see your children and your grandchildren within the next 30 to 60 days?
Of course I want to go see my kids, and my almost grandchild's here.
Right. That's exciting.
But, Judy has been such a lifelong friend.
Right. Let me ask you this. If Judy doesn't sell your home, would it be difficult to fire her? Would it cause problems?
Yeah, I'd be mad. She knows how much I want to go away and travel. But she was there for me when my husband died. So, I mean.
Right. And you know what? I can appreciate that's a good friend. So this is what I'm going to do for you. Okay. This is what I'm going to do for Judy. Okay. But what's more important, this is what Anne-Marie needs to do for Anne-Marie, for her kids, and kids, for her dog, right? On the open road and visit them. Do we agree on that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So like you brought up earlier, I'm going to reach out to Judy. Okay, and this is what I'm going to tell Judy. Judy, this is Bob Armstrong with La Rosa Realty. Okay, I've met Anne Marie. And I'm going to tell you, she speaks so highly of you that she told me how much of a friend that you are to her, and that there's probably no finer person outside of her family that she's ever met in her entire life. But being the, assertive real estate agent that I am, I did get her to agree to list the property with me. Okay. And
gonna be devastated.
And between you and I, she's a little uneasy about it because I know she wanted to give you a chance, but now she does have to think about her family. And she does need to net the most amount of money from the sale of the home. I'm reaching out to you because you're her friend and a fellow real estate agent as well. And I want to hopefully that I can get your cooperation where you have the opportunity to get some buyers or bring your buyers in first before I even list it on the MLS. Okay. I'd be willing to, keep in touch with your friend Judy because I coach real estate agents for a living. Okay. And I want to help expand her career. And I'm going to reach out to her. So I'm going to do that for you. Okay. Do you want to get the home sold and get on the open road, Anne Marie? Do you want to see your grandkids?
I do.
All right, let's do it's for once in your life, because I notice you really care about others, okay? And if you really care about others, you've got to stop thinking about yourself. So let's do right by Anne Marie. Let's sign the contract now so I get the permission to go ahead and market your home and tell the whole world about it. And you can call your kids up and tell them I'm on my way.
Okay.
Sound fair enough?
Okay, Bob.
All right. All right, Anne Marie.
Bravo.
Thank you. Sign the contract.
Bravo. What do you think, Anne Marie, how he did?
I think he did excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, there's a couple things that I think were a little too wordy. When I brought up Zillow, you kind of handled it, which you really didn't need to. You should have just skipped right on over. I think that and the other thing that was constructive criticism is you talked towards the very end, just a couple minutes ago, you talked about Judy for too long. I think you could have snapped that. I'm gonna let Judy take. She's gonna be the first one that sees the pictures. I'm gonna let her she has the first opportunity before anyone else to bring the buyer, and bam, you kind of rambled on. You did so many great things. I know I work with other agents. I'm going to work together with Judy. I know all the agents. We have a great rapport. It was awesome. You talked about market value versus appraised value. I thought was awesome. You brought up my motivation throughout. And then at the very end, what cinched it was, Anne Marie, I can tell that you care about others. So let's do the right thing for you. I thought it was very good.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go first, Faith, and then you go. Okay. I think that you did quite a bit of closings. In last count, and I stopped counting, I think that you had like about 5, and you came out of the gate closing really fast. You gave 3 explanations on the Zillow. I agree with Anne Marie. I think that you were a little bit wordy there, and you, even though that you handle it, it's a little bit wordy. I'd like to expand a little bit more, but that's my opinion. When you are doing the car analogy, the features are like how many bedrooms your house has. Does it have a swimming pool? Does it have a garage? Those are the features. And then you have the benefits such as the location, the school district, that sort of thing. So that's how I like to make it a little bit more familiar to them, or get them a little bit more into what's going on, how buyers determine value. Okay, your tonality and your drive was awesome. And I thought that your objection handling was phenomenal. Real good, real good. And with the script, you were right on with the script. So yeah, overall, you did a great job. Okay, Faith, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought it was really great. And I thought you had a nice rapport with Anne-Marie. Did you feel that, Anne-Marie?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Just very on point. And I also agree about the Zillow. You might have just been able to say it's not always accurate or it's 30% off or something. And I liked how you referred to, you said that this price was attractive enough for a buyer to put in an offer. I like that. It was just another way to say that it was a good, it was a market sensitive number. And I liked how you handled the friend problem. Are you looking to do your friend a favor, or would it be hard to fire your friend? And then you had something about like the new agent, they learn about the appraisal value, which I'm not sure. What did you think when he was saying that, Anne-Marie? I wasn't sure. I think the point was good. I just wasn't sure how it came across to you.
Yeah. Of course, as an agent, I understood it. I don't think a seller would.
Right.
He would have had to, Bob, go into more detail. So maybe a different, not objection. It wasn't an objection, but just a different answer about.
Yeah, that's a good point. I really never said that before, and I think it would, Judy tells me this, Judy told me that, and I was trying to say, Judy said this because
Judy.
What I don't want to insult Judy, but I was kind of dancing around like, it's not her fault, what? And you're right. I mean, I start getting into market and appraised value, which isn't bad, but I think I could have cleaned it up and been a little bit more precise on it.
Yeah. So I think that was a good thought to kind of point out maybe her inexperience. I think that's was that what you're trying to say? Like she has sort of a base knowledge right now, but you've got so many years of experience.
Yeah, base knowledge, I like that. Inexperience, maybe. I don't want to Anne-Marie amiable come across wrong. It's a good.
So how do you feel you did in general, Bob?
And her knowledge, Go ahead, Nate.
How do you feel you did in general?
I think I did okay in general. But I'm on the second cup of coffee, so I tend to ramble.
Yeah. Did you practice that all, or are you just like
always that good?
No, I always practice before I go on. Okay. I have anxiety. Sometimes if I don't drink coffee, I can pick it up. Like I never missed a heartbeat, and nobody would know. But when I get in the morning, if I'm the agent, I get the butterflies. I get more butterflies around you guys.
Me too.
The sellers, because
yeah.
Because I want to impress you. I want them to say good things about me.
Yeah. I thought it was really good.
They don't say anything good about me. What do they know?
Yeah. Yeah. There was a couple of things there that I'm really not crazy about. Like I'm coach people for a living, not too crazy about that. Or real estate agents.
Yeah.
In general, you did a great job. I'm just not sure, it's a little bit wordy in certain areas, and that would keep a little bit of tight control. So
maybe not focus on Judy as much, because she did enough of focusing on Judy. Just kind of more or less touch it a little bit, just kind of move on to sign the contract.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just like too much Judy all over the place. And she did a good job as far as that is concerned.
Yeah.
So, okay, guys. Well, anything else? We'll see you all next week. And
one more thing before we go.
What?
Anne-Marie, you said something that blindsided me. You sucker punched me earlier.
What?
You said sucker punched me. I was like, what did I say? And you said something. I'm like, where is my bag of tricks? Where's my objection handlers? What the hell? What do I got to do? It was one thing you said that I pulled it off, but.
The pool. Is that what you're talking about, Bob? When I said, oh, with the car scenario, I was like, oh, you're trying to tell me that
house is like a pool, or the house is like a car.
the car in the car scenario, the $6,000 is like my pool.
No, I'll watch. I'm gonna review this, and I'll get back to you on that.
Okay, so good. I gotta
Say
send the
something.
tape. I'll work on the tape.
Okay.
Great.
Okay.
Okay,
So
guys.
what's next week?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, what was next week? Is that what you're going to say?
Yeah.
Well, Prab is next week.
Okay.
Yeah, Prab is next week. It's Prab's been there because the guys have not done the listing presentation on this video system now. So Prab is on for next week. Okay, guys.
Okay.
See you then. See you
All
next
right.
week.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Bye.
Great job. Great job. Okay, see you. Bye.